Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The BEST Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Hello friends, Josh Ford with Puckett's Furniture since 1954, and I'm excited to announce Puckett's 50% inventory liquidation going on now. Huge markdowns, clearly marked on big discount price tags. Every single piece has been put on the bargain block. Many one-of-a-kind items, now is the time to buy. Tax time is here, and I want your business. Hurry before these tremendous selections and values disappear. That's Puckett's 50% inventory liquidation. Come on down!
Hey guys, this is Jason coming to you from Frontier Chevrolet in Livingston, Tennessee, 2350 Cookeville Highway under new management. That is correct. Under new management here at Frontier Chevrolet. Guys, I want to let you guys know about all of the vehicles that we have on the lot right now. We have a big super savings event going on. And if you haven't noticed, we're giving back to the community. We had a turkey giveaway here on Thanksgiving. Be looking forward again coming around Christmas time. We believe in going back and helping the community a lot. So we want you guys to make sure you like and share the post. That way everybody gets the opportunity to come up here and get a gift at no cost at all to you.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the Durward Bond Memorial Gymnasium here at Livingston Academy as the Livingston Academy Wildcats begin postseason play in this 2022-2023 season. Happy to have you with us here on Overton Events for our live coverage from here at Livingston Academy. We also want to say thank you to Wascon for paying the tournament rights fees to be able to carry this game live. If you get a chance, let them know of it, Wascon, how you appreciate them being good enough to carry these to let you be able to see them live and here on Overton Events, even in a tape delay fashion. We're so happy with them. Happy with all our sponsors. Thank you to all our sponsors for making our broadcast possible. We appreciate everyone. And the postseason began tonight with the Livingston Academy boys taking on Macon County. Now, this game's set to tip off at 7, about a minute. They'll get started here. Other games on the boys' side started at 6 o'clock tonight. Got a good one going up in Baxter right now with Upperman leading 33-27 late in the third quarter. Halftime, White County leading DeKalb County 43-35 in those. Now, the winner of the Livingston-Macon County game will play the winner of the Cumberland County Upperman game. The winner of the DeKalb County-White County game will play the Stone Memorial Panthers up in Crossville on Monday night. The game that was scheduled for tomorrow with the boys, it's been moved to Monday night at 6 o'clock as the girls' semifinals, they were played on Tuesday night. Cumberland County beat Stone 45-34. We'll take a break now for our national anthem here. National anthem here at Livingston Academy tonight as we start to tell you the girls' scores from Tuesday night. Cumberland County beat Stone Memorial 45-34 in that Battle of Crossville on Tuesday night. White County big over DeKalb County 87-63. And Upperman beat Macon County 67-44. So we've got a game for you tomorrow night. The girls' semifinals will take place tomorrow night, as in the first game at 7. Now Tennessee Tech and Cookville, it'll be Cumberland County taking on Upperman. We'll be on the air at about 8:25 with the Livingston Academy girls taking on White County. Big game tomorrow night. They know they're already in the region, but you win tomorrow night, you're guaranteed a home game in the Region 4 AAA tournament coming up next week or later on next week in this area. Boys action again. Livingston Academy in Macon County. Macon County is coached by Michael Owens. He's in his first year at Macon County. He's been around a very long time, though. Started his coaching career, played basketball at Red Bowling Springs, started his coaching career at Clay County, then moved back to Red Bowling Springs, now comes to Macon County this year. He is assisted by Danny Kemp and Jack Poston. They come in 5-25 on the season. They're the number 7 seed out of District 7 AAA. And it will be starting for the Tigers, number 1, Brady Driver, number 12, Jack Hogan, number 21, Logan Brady, number 23, Hayden Calvert, and number 30, Dalton Hudson. The starting 5 for Macon County, dressed in the road blue, the white numbers, the white trim. Livingston Academy, the Wildcats come in 23-4 on the season. They're coached by Jimmy Miller. He's assisted by Nate Kennard and Blake Qualls. They're the only team to beat Stone Memorial this season in the district. They did that in their last regular season home game, winning 53-43 over Stone. It's going to be 63-53 over Stone, as Hargis will step in to jump against Hogan, and the tap going to be controlled for Livingston. For the Wildcats, it's Wyatt Hargis, Cole Harris, Tucker Miller, Easton Goodpasture, and Isaac Story, rest in the home white, the blue numbers, the gold trim on the basketball uniforms, as Macon County opens 2-3 here tonight against Livingston. Hargis dribbling up top to Miller. Miller goes right side to Story, down low, Goodpasture. Goodpasture swings it over to Hargis. His three in the air is money for Wyatt Hargis. Hargis knocks down the first bucket of the game, and Livingston jumps in front 3-0. Wildcats have not lost here in the Durwood Bond Gym this season. First time they've done that since 2008-2009. Up top with it, Cason Gregory getting the start. They'll swing it right side now to Mix, as they've got some different players out there. Brady Driver with it. Driver backs it back out now, picks up the dribble, goes left side now to Hudson. Hudson picks up the dribble. Hudson now will go left side to Driver. Driver looks to drive, cut off, goes down low now to Gregory posting up. Gregory forces up a jumper inside. Goodpasture got a piece of it, and Story gets the rebound, looking to run for Livingston. Story going to drive all the way to the rim. Left-hand layup, no good. Foul before the shot on the floor, so no free throws here. It's going to go on number 1. That's Brady Driver picking up his first. First foul of the game coming on Macon County with 6:50 to play in the first quarter. Lob in the lane, Hargis. His fall away in front, no good. Goodpasture snatches that rebound on the air, drives to the rim, lost it on the way up, though, and lost it out of bounds. Turnover by Livingston. They'll give it back to Macon County as they'll play it in on the inline. 6:43 to play first quarter as the inbounds goes to Flowers. Flowers now to Mix. Mix back to Flowers. Flowers dribbling through traffic. We'll go back to Mix on the left side. McCade Mix dribbling on the baseline. Backs it back out. Ball knocked away by Harris. Harris will dive on the floor to save it to Miller. Miller in the front court for Livingston. Little floater inside, no good. Hargis with the offensive rebound, back up, no good. Goodpasture with the rebound, no good. Tapped up, no good. Story will control it. It rims out. Rebound taken away by Dalton Hudson for Macon County. Wildcats at least 4 shots. He'll pick up his first. Driver spins, trying to go right. Around the screen set by Gregory as he goes. Ball knocked away by Livingston, knocked out of bounds by Story. Basketball going to stay with Macon County as they'll play it on the end line. Lady Wildcats open up their postseason play tomorrow night down at Tech at 8:30. Driver right side jumper is no good. Good pasture with the one-handed rebound as he fights off Gregory to get that one. Story pulls up the right elbow. His jumper's good. Isaac Story. Story has his first two. Livingston plays White County tomorrow night in the district semifinals at Tennessee Tech. That game begins at 8:30 for the girls. Pull-up jumper in the front court by Mix is no good. Rebound taken away by Hargis. Hargis, long lead to Story on the right side. He'll fake. Story will drive. Gets inside. Jumper banking no good. But we'll have our first free throws of the game as this shooting foul going to be called on Macon County, and will go on Dalton Hudson, picking up his first. Team second, and Isaac Story, the free throw line to shoot two. Before he goes, though, Macon County wants a timeout. 4:59 to play in the first. Livingston 5, Macon County 0. Back in 30 seconds. Back after the timeout with Livingston leading by a score of 5-0 here in this first quarter. Wildcats going to the free throw line to shoot two. As stepping up there will be Isaac Story going to the line for Livingston. Story, one of three seniors on this roster for Coach Jimmy Miller. Story, Easton Goodpasture, and Peyton Looper, the seniors for the Wildcats. Free throw by Story, rims out. He'll have the second opportunity. Made 7 of 8 from the free throw line against Stone in that final regular season game that happened all the way back on the 13th. Second free throw by Story. That one's good this time as he makes 1 out of 2. Been a week since the Wildcats have played. Of course, Macon County in the same boat as the game's postponed from last night. The backcourt driver, he'll dribble, and he's going to be pushed and fouled by Wyatt Hargis. Hargis will pick up his first, team second. Threat of tornadoes last night caused the postponement until tonight, so that's caused the movement of the semifinals and the championship night. Semifinals will be on Monday night at Stone Memorial, beginning at 6. Lob down low to Gregory. Gregory jumper in the lane, good. Cason Gregory. Gregory scores his first two as Harris brings it front court for Livingston. Harris will drive. Right wing Coffee in there for the Wildcats. Brody will drive. He goes down low now for the layup, which is good by Easton Goodpasture. Goodpasture scores his first two. Livingston back out by 6 at 8-2. Then the championship game on the boys' side will be on Wednesday night of next week. The front court with it is Driver. Of course, tonight, an elimination game. If you lose tonight, your season is over. You win tonight, you're guaranteed of at least 3 more games this season, 2 district games and a region tournament game. Hudson goes back up top to Driver between the circles. Driver works it to the left hand. He'll step around a solid screen set by Hudson. Daniel Bilbrey, who checked in at the last time out, ran into that screen, took a pretty good shot. Mix with it. Back to Hudson, top of the key. Hudson will drive, gets inside, jumper down low, good by Dalton Hudson. Hudson has his first two. Macon County's cut to 4 at 8-4. Harris will drive. Reverse layup underneath, no good. Hudson with the rebound. Hudson now to Flowers to bring it front court. Flowers will walk it across the timeline for the Tigers as we're just over halfway through this first quarter. Flowers up top, right side Driver. Driver over the top of the double team to Flowers. Left wing Mix, his 3 in the air is bouncing, no good. Rebound taken away by Harris for Livingston. Now to Bilbrey. Bilbrey right side Hargis. Pull up 3 by White. Bang! Wyatt Hargis has his second 3. Wildcats have their biggest lead at 7. It's 11-4. Flowers to walk it up. Livingston going to a little 1-2-2 half-court trap. Shapes into more of a 1-2-1-1. Kick ball there by Brody Coffey. Basketball will stay with Macon County as they'll play it in right side front court. Stepping out to throw in as they go into Driver in the right corner. Driver pulls up the elbow. His jumper short, no good. Bilbrey gets the rebound for Livingston. Bilbrey pushing the basketball quickly to Harris. Harris into the paint all the way to the rim. Scoop layup good. Cole Harris. Harris lays it up and in for his first 2. Wildcats extend the lead to 9, now at 13-4. Flowers will bring it across the timeline. Flowers picks up the dribble in a bad spot. He finds Driver front court, though. Driver to Hudson. Hudson works his way inside. Jumper with the left hand, no good. But Wyatt Hargis has just picked number 2. Hargis picks up his second with 2:33 to play in the first quarter. As this will put Dalton Hudson on the free throw line to shoot 2. That's team foul number 3 on Livingston. First free throws of the game for Macon County as Hudson puts this one on the way and gets the roll. Hudson has his third point. They get their first free throw attempt with 2:33 to play in the first quarter. Hargis going to sit down. Story will come in replacing him. Second free throw from Hudson. This one's on the way. That one's no good. Rebound, Goodpasture. Goodpasture to Coffee. Coffee quickly in the front court, dribbling on the left side. Coffee to Story up top. Now to Bilbrey. Down low, Goodpasture. To Story, cutting to the rim. Layup good. Isaac Story. Oh, the movement without the basketball. As Story cutting to the rack. Gets it inside off the good pass from Easton Goodpasture. Lays it up and in on a reverse layup. The score is 5th point. Livingston goes in front by 10, 15-5, and Macon County uses their second timeout. We'll take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Livingston Regional Hospital, Lucky Red Stables, Oakley Equipment Rental, Wayne's Grill, Wascon Incorporated, Willow Grove Marina, Livingston Family Healthcare, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Overton County News, R&M Family Pharmacy, E.B. Gray Jewelry, First Church, Frontier Chevrolet, W&O Construction, Farmers Insurance Rick Savage, Maynard's Automotive, Hall Funeral Home, Bullseye Security, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Livingston Dairy Queen, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Jerry's IGA, Highway Tire, Puckett's Furniture and Appliances, as the Upperman lead now is 4, 39-35 with 2 minutes to play in the fourth. Also sponsored by Milton Rains and Family, Farley and Sons Construction and Excavation, Full Mower Service, Donovan Savage, and Walnut Grove Church of Christ. The backcourt with it, Mix. Long pass to Driver. Driver plays it off Coffee and out of bounds. It'll stay with Macon County as they'll play it in. Still no update on White County. It's down to 2 now, 39-37 in Baxter. Lob down low. Good catch inside by Gregory, and he'll put it in to score his 4th point. Stops that run by Livingston. Harris in the front court to Coffee. Coffee up top, Story. His 3 out top. Rimming no good. Rebound taken away by Gregory for Macon County. Gregory now to Flowers. Flowers against the pressure by Livingston, jumping into it off of a missed bucket. That's so difficult to do. The Wildcats do it very well. Flowers in the front court, dribbling on the left side. Flowers up top, Hudson. Hudson right side, Driver. He'll take the 3 there. It's rimming no good. Rebound taken away by Gregory. His fall away down low, banking no good. Rebound Harris for Livingston. Harris quickly in the front court for the Wildcats. Harris gets inside. Jumper no good. Good defense there by Dalton Hudson. Hudson gets the rebound. Hudson now to Flowers. Flowers double teamed in the backcourt. Now to Driver. Driver across the timeline. Right side they go to Hudson. Down low, Gregory powers it up. No good. But he's drawn the second foul on Easton Goodpasture. Team's 4th. And this will send Kason Gregory to the free throw line to shoot 2 as he goes to the line for the first time. Gregory goes there with 1:12 to play in the first quarter. Free throw by Gregory is no good. Tucker Miller coming back in for Livingston. Rocco Carwile will check in for the first time. Goodpasture and Harris going to sit down for the Wildcats. As Gregory back to the line. Trying to convert here. Puts this one on the way and knocks it down. So Gregory makes 1 out of 2. He's got 5. The lead cut to 7 now at 15-8. Coffee up top. Coffee spins to the right hand. Coffee kicks it right side, Story. Story. High post, Carwile. Carwile up top now to Bilbrey. Bilbrey at the half-court circles. We're under a minute to play in the first half, or in the first quarter, with Livingston leading 15-8. Upperman's extended the lead to 5 now with a minute and a half to play in Baxter. Here's a driving layup by Brody Coffee. Good for Coffee. Coffee lays it up and in for his first 2. The big interest in that game, the winner of this one will play against the winner of that game. Steal by Carwile to Coffee. Coffee now to Story to dribble out to reset for Livingston Academy. Story there at the half-court circle for the Wildcats to Bilbrey. Bilbrey directing traffic. They're holding for the last shot of this first quarter. Coffee on the right side. Up top, Miller. Miller around the Carwile screen. Back to Coffee with 15 seconds. Now to Carwile. Carwile back to Bilbrey. They'll start the play now with 10 seconds. Coffee takes a look at the clock. Coffee will drive, spins inside. Coffee finds Bilbrey with 3 seconds. Bilbrey to Carwile, 3 in the air at the buzzer is no good, and we're through 1. After 1 complete, it's Livingston Academy 17, Macon County 8.
Guys, this is Jason coming to you from Frontier Chevrolet in Livingston, Tennessee, 2350 Cookeville Highway under new management. That is correct. Under new management here at Frontier Chevrolet. Guys, I want to let you guys know about all of the vehicles that we have on the lot right now. We have a big super savings event going on. And if you haven't noticed, we're giving back to the community. We had a turkey giveaway here on Thanksgiving. Be looking forward again coming around Christmas time. We believe in going back and helping the community a lot. So we want you guys to make sure you like and share the post. That way everybody gets the opportunity to come up here and get a gift at no cost at all to you.
Back here for the second quarter as Livingston leads 17-8 as we begin the second quarter. We want to again say thank you to Wascon Incorporated for paying the TSSAA broadcast rights fees to these games in the postseason. We appreciate them for doing that, as it will be stepping out to throw in Braylon Flowers to play the ball in for Macon County. Flowers lobbed down low, tried to hit Gregory. Carwile knocked it away, and Carwile hit the floor hard. The foul going to be called on Gregory. Trying to get to that ball, he just pushes Carwile to the floor, and Rocco hit hard for the Wildcats. He's a little shaken up, that hip there favoring it as he comes down the floor. For Livingston, it's Bilbrey, Coffee, Story, Carwile, and Miller for the Wildcats. Coffee with it on the right side now to Miller. Miller up top to Coffee. Coffee will dribble, goes left wing now to Story. Story gets inside, ball knocked away and taken away by Hudson. Driver knocked it out of the hands of Story, and Hudson able to pick it up. Flowers, Driver, Hudson, Gregory, and Mix for Macon County. Driver, high post Hudson, down low. Ball knocked away by Carwile, taken away by Bilbrey. Bilbrey running for the Wildcats to Coffee. Coffee inside Story, his jumper good, Isaac Story. Good ball movement by the Wildcats on that fast break as they make a couple of interior passes in the lane, and Story banks home his 7th point to lead all scorers. The front with it, Hudson at the right elbow. Hudson will drive with the left hand, gets down low, forces up a shot and scores it, and Livingston wants a timeout as Dalton Hudson scores his 5th. No, it's not a timeout, it's an official timeout. As Carwile going to sit down, Cole Harris will come in replacing him. The Livingston trainer going down to check on Rocco Carwile as Story will bring it front court. Story now to Coffee. Coffee to Miller on the left side. Miller up top, Harris, his 3 in the air, no good. Bilbrey with an offensive rebound. The Story. Story will skip it now to Coffee. Coffee dribbling with the left hand. Back out Miller. Tucker going to be called for the travel. Didn't put the ball on the floor when he made that jump stop, and the turnover going to get it back to Macon County as they'll play it in right beside Coach Michael Owens as he scooted down to the other end of the bench, though, as they go inbounds to Flowers. Flowers now across the timeline. Flowers goes right corner, tried to hit Driver. It was deflected out of bounds, though, by Bilbrey. Touch last by the Wildcats. Basketball will stay with Macon County, just underway with the second quarter. 1.5 minutes gone, with Livingston leading 19-10. Flowers down to Hudson. Hudson at the right elbow, backs it back out to Mix. Mix left wing Driver. Driver back to Mix at the half-court circle. Mix picks up the dribble, finds Driver. Driver gets in the paint, pulls up a step inside the free throw line, and walks with the basketball. Brady Driver shuffled the feet inside as the defense for Livingston collapsing on him in the lane. And the turnover gives it back to Livingston. Coffee in the front court to Miller. Miller up top, Harris. Harris, one dribble, hands off now to Bilbrey. Bilbrey gets inside, ball knocked away, but rolls right to Story. Story now will go up top to Miller. Tucker, deep 3 outside, bounces, no good. Harris, the offensive rebound, back up, no good. Rebound, Bilbrey. Bilbrey back up in the lane, good. Daniel Bilbrey gets his first 2 on the offensive rebound and put back. They have made a living on the offensive boards, have the Wildcats, and they go out by 11, 21-10. Flowers in the front court. Flowers right side now to Mix. Back to Flowers, top of the key. Back to Mix on the right wing. Pass deflected out of bounds by Harris. Touch last by Livingston. It will stay with Macon County. They'll play it in on the end line. As stepping out to throw in will be Braylon Flowers. Flowers goes inbounds to Driver. Driver on the right side, way out in three-point range. High post now to Hudson. Hudson left side mix on the baseline. Flowers is open. His jumper is no good. Harris taps the rebound but can't control it. They'll say Macon County knocked it out of bounds. Touch last by the Tigers. Basketball going to go to Livingston Academy. Inbounds goes to Bilbrey. Bilbrey now across the timeline as Cumberland County's cut it to 3 with 48 seconds to play. 44-41 down in Baxter. The Bees with the three-point lead, but Cumberland County making it very interesting. Bilbrey will drive, and as he goes, a foul going to be called on Macon County. Foul going to go on the Tigers, number 11. That's McCade Mix picking up his first. Still only team foul number 4 against Macon County here in the first half. Lob inbounds to Coffey. Now to Story stepping inbounds. Story tried to go back out to Miller, deflected away, but Tucker will save it. Right side Bilbrey. Daniel will take the 3. That one's rimming, no good. Harris will tap the rebound, but they'll say he's on the back of Macon County. Foul. No, it's going to go on Daniel Bilbrey. Bilbrey. Oh. They're calling it on Macon County. Braylon Flowers will pick up his first, team's 5th. Rocco Carlisle back in for Livingston, replacing Coffey, and now away from the ball. No, he replaced. They had Macon County throwing it in. It's supposed to be Livingston's basketball. He called the foul on Macon County. Livingston should be throwing it in. All 5 starters have 1 foul. And I'm not sure. Playing the ball in. They're going to call a foul on Tucker Miller. They're going doesn't even know that the free throws are being shot, I don't believe. Second free throw by Driver. Rim's good this time. So he makes 1 out of 2. Is that going to count? Oh, there's a lot of confusion here. Macon County shouldn't have been throwing that ball in. Livingston should have been playing it in. They gave it to Macon County inadvertently, and then they called an intentional foul on Livingston. I don't know how you fix that. I don't know how that would work. But I know one thing. These guys are off to a rough start in tournament play from the officiating side. It's an intentional foul. It's got to be Macon County's ball. Coach Miller still wanting them to explain what's going on. This is just kind of a mess is what this is. You don't see this too often. And I'm not Coach Miller. I don't see how you can call a foul if it's a mistake that the officials made on the throw-in. They handed it to the wrong person. Everybody in the gym thought the foul was on Cole Harris, except for the official that called it. Now they're coming over to explain it. Now they're saying who the foul was on 20 for Macon County. Then they hand it to Macon County to throw in. Ken Melton might need to look at this and just see what's going on here. I don't know how to fix it. Don't know if it's correct. But somehow in the back of my mind, it just doesn't seem to be working out the way it should be. But they did call an intentional foul, even though it was an error by the officials. So they get the free throws, they get the basketball. Either way, it's a 10-point game, 21-11. With 4:53 to play in the second quarter, Coach Miller is still talking about it. Coach Owens, he's not talking to the officials because everything's kind of going the way he wants it to right now. Now they're still trying to explain to Coach Miller. Girls game coming up tomorrow night, as it will be the girls semifinals. The first game at 7 tomorrow night at Tennessee Tech at Hooper Evelyn Center. It'll be Cumberland County taking on Upperman at 7. At 8:30 we'll have the second game tomorrow night, Livingston Academy and White County. Winners of the games tomorrow night will be in the championship on, we're not really sure when the championship night will be. They're still talking about that. They could have a girls semifinal on Monday and a boys semifinal on Monday. They're trying to avoid that. Driver in the front court at the half-court circle. Driver gets inside, goes in the corner now to Hudson. His three in the air is no good. Rebound Bilbrey for Livingston. Bilbrey quickly in the front court for the Wildcats. Bilbrey up top to Story. Story will drive. Story in the corner, Coffee. Coffee works his way inside. He'll find Carwile. Carwile kicks it to Bilbrey. Bilbrey right side Harris. Harris will drive. Cut off by Hudson. They double team. He finds Carwile breaking to the rim. Layup good. Rocco Carwile. Carwile has his first two. Livingston has their biggest lead at 12. Driver in the front court. His jumper down low is good. Brady Driver. Tough shot in close. Driver able to get it to go for his first field goal. He's got 3 points. Harris between the circles. Right side Coffee. Coffee in the corner Story. Story back to Carwile. Carwile will drive. Carwile pulls up over the double team. Jumper bouncing good. Rocco Carwile for his 4th point. Livingston 25, Macon County 13. We're half here in Livingston. Flowers in the front court. Flowers dribbling on the right wing. Picks up the dribble. Up top now to Hudson. Hudson might have got away with the push-off. He'll back it now to Mix. Mix left side to Driver. Driver in the lane now to Hudson. Pass knocked away by Carwile, but knocked out of bounds by Carwile. Touch last by the Wildcats. Basketball going to stay with Macon County. They'll play it in on the inline as Upperman looks like they're going to pull away and win at home against Cumberland County. They're up 7 with 14 seconds to go. And there's an offensive foul on Kason Gregory. Gregory, the first player for Macon County to pick up as many as 2. Team foul number 6 here in the first half against Macon County. So Livingston the bonus for the next 3:20. Livingston's been called for 5, so they've got 1 to give before Macon County will go in the bonus. Story in the front court for Livingston. Story dribbling there at the half-court circle. Story to set the offense. Goes right side to Coffee. Coffee now to Bilbrey. Bilbrey with the left-hand dribble. Back up top to Coffee. Now to Harris. Harris will dribble out with the right hand. Harris will cross it over. Kicks it out Story. Story now back up top to Coffee. Coffee left side. Carwile. He'll pull up from 19. Jumper's no good. Rebound Flowers for Macon County. Flowers dribbling in the backcourt. As Macon County trying to get this back to 10 or possibly 9 on this trip. Hudson on the right wing. He'll fake the 3. Hudson will drive. Goes outside the Mix. Now Driver on the baseline. Double teamed inside, but a foul going to be called on the Wildcats. And Brady Driver will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul will go on number 14, Cole Harris. He'll pick up his team 6th here in the first half. And Driver back to the free throw line to shoot 2 for the Tigers with 2:32 to play in the first half. Dribbling the basketball there. Free throws on the way and no good. Driver will have a second free throw. Is Harris going to sit down? Tucker Miller going to come back in for Livingston. No, it is going to be Harris sitting down. They're waiting for him to get off the floor. Is Coffee going to sit down for the Wildcats? Driver back to the free throw line. Puts this one on the way and knocks it down. So Driver makes 1 out of 2 to cut it to 11 at 25-14. Story in the front court. Story now to Bilbrey. Bilbrey, right wing Miller. Miller will take the deep 3. Money! Tucker Miller knocks down the NBA 3 for his first field goal. Wildcats have made 3 threes in the front court. Gregory, that pass going to be kicked before it got to him, though. As Carwile going to be called for the kick. Coffee going to come back in for Livingston with 2:12. As White County, oh my goodness, White County beat DeKalb County 93-75 tonight. Coach Eric Mitchell's team putting up 93 in the opening round of the tournament. Hudson on the left side to Driver, cutting left elbow. His jumper bouncing good. Brady Driver. Driver's got 6 now as they cut the lead down to 12, 28-16. Coffee in the front court. Coffee will drive, gets inside, banks it home. Brody Coffee on a tough shot. He's got 4, as still no update from Baxter, still showing the 14 seconds. Livingston matches their biggest lead at 14. Right side through the hands of Driver and out of bounds. Macon County going to go to the bench as they'll bring Logan Brady into the ballgame for the first time. He'll replace Cason Gregory. Coffee will inbounds to Bilbrey. Bilbrey now will bring it across the timeline for the Wildcats. Bilbrey there at the half-court circle. Bilbrey will drive with the right hand. Kicks it in the corner. Coffee. Coffee to Story. Right side 3-ball. Rims no good. Rebound knocked free. Miller gets to it. He has it knocked away. Got it back. Then Mix will take it away. Flowers with control. Now to Driver. Driver back to Flowers. Flowers now will bring it across the timeline. Flowers working on the right wing, and a hand check going to be called on Daniel Bilbrey. Bilbrey will pick up his first, team 7th. It is a final 52-41. Upperman beats Cumberland County by 11, so the Bees finish well in that fourth quarter. Braylon Flowers to the free throw line to shoot 2. The first one is good. So we know that Upperman's in the semifinals, and they're going to the region. We know White County is there, and White County will play against Stone Memorial. Second free throw by Flowers is good. Now the winner of this one will take on Upperman coming up on Monday night. They will play at 6 on Monday night as Miller stepped around the screen to Carwile on the pick and pop, and they're going to call the travel on Rocco Carwile. Turnover by Livingston. We'll give it back to Macon County with 1:04 to play in the first half, with the Wildcats leading 30-18. Hudson goes inbounds to Mix in the front court. Mix now to Flowers. Flowers out top, double teamed. He'll find Hudson as we move under a minute to play in the first half. Driver kicks it back out to Hudson. Hudson pulls up a step beyond the free throw line and knocks it down. Dalton Hudson, 4 in the quarter. He's got 7 in the game. Coffee in the front court for Livingston. The Story. 10-point game, 30-20. It was a 9-point lead at the end of 1. Miller now to Bilbrey as the Wildcats going to hold for the last shot of the first half as the clock runs with 30 seconds to play in the second quarter. Bilbrey there at the half-court stripe. Bilbrey just dribbling the basketball there, working it down to for the final shot of the half. Livingston, the number 2 seed. Macon County, the number 7 seed in this 7 AAA tournament. Left side, Miller. Miller. Now to Story with 6 seconds. Story has it knocked away, got it back to Coffee, to Bilbrey. Bilbrey to Story. Deep 3 at the buzzer is no good, and we're at halftime. At halftime, it's Livingston Academy 30, Macon County 20.
Hey guys, this is Jason coming to you from Frontier Chevrolet in Livingston, Tennessee. Here under new 23 Highway, Livingston, Tennessee. Guys, we're glad to be a part of this halftime show. We're very excited to watch the youth sports, being able to give back to the community, something we've been looking forward to assisting pretty good while. We're hoping that everybody, enjoys this halftime show. I know that these kids are playing their hearts out and giving everything they can right now. I want to talk to you a few minutes here about, the vehicles that we have. As you guys have noticed passing by, you've seen a lot of new inventory here on our lot. You've seen it come and go. Guys, we're making car deals right now here at Frontier Chevrolet, doing the best we can by people and giving the best deals. Also, our service department, we've got technicians here that are over 34 years working for GM. That's very knowledgeable, down to earth, and we've brought in a new staff, something that you guys have been waiting for. It's a new adventure for us as well, because we want to make sure that we're able to get you guys taken care of and making sure that your vehicle's fixed right the first time. As far as the sales department goes, guys, reaching back, everything that we're selling here, there is going to be a portion that's going to be coming back into the community, just like, Thanksgiving was able to pass out cases on top of cases of turkeys out here all day. And we was very thankful to be able to give back to the community. There was no purchase necessary, no oil changes that you had to be buying, no cars, no nothing. It was pull up, get your turkey, handshake and a thank you, and then going back through and just hand it off to the next person. So, guys, we appreciate it. We appreciate the business that Livingston and Overton County has been giving us for the past years. And under the new management here, guys, it's worth coming in here, meeting the new management, shaking hands, and telling us how we can help, your students out, the kids, the sports programs. We want to be involved. We want to help. And that's something that new management believes in. So that's something that, we need to come in and see us and give us opportunity to show you what we could do. Thank you, guys.
Academy with the Wildcats leading the Tigers of Macon County by 10, 30-20. It was 17-8 at the end of the first quarter. Livingston outscores them 13-12 in that second quarter to extend the lead to 10 from 9. Wildcats led by as many as 14 in the game. Macon County has not led tonight. Tigers being led and scoring tonight by Dalton Hudson. 7 points in the first half for Hudson, including 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 6 points in the first half for Brady Driver. He was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. 5 points in the first half for Kason Gregory. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 2 points at halftime for Braylon Flowers on 2 of 2 from the free throw line. They got the free throw line 10 times in the first half in Macon County. They made 7 out of 10 from the free throw line. Tigers have not made a 3-point field goal yet in the game. For Livingston, Wildcats being led by Isaac Story as he ties Hudson to lead all scorers with 7 points. Story 1 of 2 from the free throw line in the first half. 6 points at halftime for Wyatt Hargis on 2 3-point field goals. 4 points in the first half for Rocco Carwile. 4 at halftime for Brody Coffey. 3 in the first half for Tucker Miller on a 3-point field goal. 2 points at halftime for Cole Harris. 2 in the first half for Daniel Bilbrey. And 2 at halftime for Easton Goodpasture to give them their total of 30. Livingston only got the free throw line 2 times. They made 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Wildcats made 3 threes in the first half of play. Again, we want to say a thank you to Wascon Incorporated for paying our broadcast rights fees to the TWSAA for these postseason tournament games. We appreciate them. We want to say thank you to our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible here on Overton Events. Frontier Chevrolet, First Church, E.B. Gray Jewelry, R&M Family Pharmacy, Overton County News, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Livingston Family Healthcare, Willow Grove Marina, Wascon Incorporated, Wayne's Grill, Oakley Equipment Rental, Lucky Red Stables, Livingston Regional Hospital, Walnut Grove Church of Christ, Full Mower Service, Donovan Savage, Farley & Sons Construction and Excavation, Milton Rains and Family, Puckett's Furniture and Appliances, Highway Tire, Jerry's IGA, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Livingston Dairy Queen, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Bullseye Security, Hall Funeral Home, Maynard's Automotive, Farmers Insurance Rick Savage, and W&O Construction Company. Other finals tonight in boys play. White County beat DeKalb County 93-75. Upperman beat Cumberland County 52-41. Livingston with possession to start this second half. Story down low to Goodpasture. Goodpasture left side jumper banking good. Easton Goodpasture. Goodpasture with his 4th point. Extends the lead back to 12 at 32-20. Flowers in the front court for Macon County. Backs it out to Hudson. Hudson dribbling with the left hand. Now to Mix. Mix trying to back his way down against Miller. Will go left side now to Driver. Driver dribbling up top. Livingston in that man-to-man. Turning up the intensity a little bit as Flowers will pick up the dribble to Driver. Driver with the left-hand dribble. Works his way inside. Big jump stop in the lane. Jumper bouncing good. Brady Driver. Soft touch to get that one to bounce home to score his 8th point. Harris driving the other way. His jumper banking no good. Charge going to be called. McCade Mix taking the charge on Cole Harris. Harris will pick up his 2nd foul. First foul in the second half on Livingston is Brody Coffey. Going to come in replacing Harris. Time to play in the 3rd. Harris now has 2. Goodpasture has 2 for Livingston. For Macon County, they've got Kason Gregory with 2 fouls in this game. Flowers picks up the dribble across the timeline. Needs help. Finds Mix. Mix backs it back out to Flowers. Flowers working there at the half-court circle. Goes left side Hudson. Hudson in the corner now to Driver. Driver in the corner now to Mix. Hudson at the elbow. Hudson working there against Hargis. We'll go back to Mix. Down low to Gregory, and he's going to be pushed and fouled by Goodpasture. And Easton has picked up his 3rd. Goodpasture picks up number 3 with 6:39 to play in the 3rd. Team's 2nd here in the second half, and Macon County to play the ball in on the end line. Flowers to throw in. Flowers goes left side to Mix. Mix up top. Ball knocked away by Hargis. Taken away by Hargis. White leading the break to Miller running. Miller in the lane going to be fouled by Mix. Might not be a bad foul there by McCade Mix. If Miller continues that dribble, he's probably going to get wide open in the lane. Mix picks up his second, team's first here in the second half. Goodpasture going to sit down. Harris going to come in replacing him, as Hargis will lob it to Story. Story now to Harris. Harris dribbling top of the key, right wing to Coffee. Coffee to the elbow, works his way in the lane, left side Story. Story gets inside, pull-up jumper, banking, no good. Story gets his own rebound, turns back inside, jumper, banking, good. Isaac Story. Story with his 9th. Livingston out by 12, now 34-22 with 6:10 to play in the third quarter. Flowers in the front court. Flowers working to the right side. Gregory didn't get that screen set. The Story just able to stick with him defensively. And, oh, that's a good play right there by Cole Harris. Just waiting on Kason Gregory to make that catch. And Gregory runs right through Cole to pick up his 3rd foul. Team second here in the second half, as Macon County asking something there to the official. I think they thought he didn't give him enough room to come down, but there was a lot of room there, it looked from this angle. Miller up top. Miller, high post Hargis, back to Miller. Deep 3 by Tucker. Bang! Tucker Miller from distance. He's got 6, and Macon County wants a full timeout. 5:47 to play in the third. Livingston 37, Macon County 22. Back in a moment.
Coming to you from Frontier Chevrolet.
Hello, friends. Josh Ford with Puckett's Furniture since 1954, and I'm excited to announce Puckett's 50% inventory liquidation going on now. Huge markdowns, clearly marked on big discount price tags. Every single piece has been put on the bargain block. Many one-of-a-kind items, now is the time to buy. Tax time is here, and I want your business. Hurry before these tremendous selections and values disappear. That's Puckett's 50% inventory liquidation. Come on down!
Back here at Livingston Academy, and we want to ask you if you're enjoying our coverage of postseason basketball action here on Overton Events. Go to our YouTube page, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It won't cost you anything to subscribe. Just go there, hit the subscribe button, and help us grow our channel and help us to be able to do more of these events for you here on our YouTube channel. Hudson, the front court for Macon County. Hudson working at the half-court stripe. Coffee just took it away. Brody outruns Hudson, layup, rolling good. Brody Coffee. Oh, he just dribbled it right out of the hands of Dalton Hudson. Then just speed to get the separation from him. What's the saying? If he's even, he's leaving. That's exactly what Coffee did right there to lay it up and in for his 6th point of the night. Down low layup by Gregory is good. Kason Gregory has 7. 5 minutes to play in the third. The Livingston lead at 15, 39-24. After that layup by Coffee, they'd taken their biggest lead at 17, and Livingston just dribbling there at the half-court circle, trying to pull Macon County out of this zone and force them to go man-to-man. Harris will dribble with the left hand. Harris in the corner now to Hargis. Hargis backs it back out to Story. Story there at the half-court circle. Coach Owens not changing to the man-to-man yet. Story now to Hargis. They are spreading the floor, though. A lot of angles to dribble drive here. Coffee has it knocked away and knocked out of bounds by Macon County. Touch last by the Tigers as Hudson will knock it away. Coffee now to throw in on the sideline. Coffee plays it into Hargis up top. Hargis deep 3. That one's no good. Rebound Gregory. Gregory now to Driver. To Flowers to bring it front court. Flowers will dribble against the half-court trap by Livingston. Flowers pulls up on the right baseline. Can't get the shot away. He'll find Hudson. Hudson gets inside. Left-hand floater, no good. Rebound taken away by Gregory. Fouled before the shot. So a throw in here for Macon County. It's going to go on wide Hargis, and he'll pick up his 3rd. So Goodpasture has 3 for Livingston. Hargis has 3 for Livingston. Braylon Flowers to play the ball in right side on the baseline. They'll lob it to Driver. Driver at the right elbow to Mix. Mix back to Driver on the right wing. His 3 in the air is good. Brady Driver. Driver, the first player for either team to go into double figures. He's got 11, and Livingston takes a timeout. We're halfway through the third quarter. Livingston 39, Macon County 27. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. W&O Construction, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, Maynard's Automotive, Hall Funeral Home, Bullseye Security, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Livingston Dairy Queen, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Jerry's IGA, Highway Tire, Puckett's Furniture and Appliances, Milton Rains and Family, Farley and Sons Construction and Excavation, Full Mower Service, Donovan Savage, Walnut Grove Church of Christ, Livingston Regional Hospital, Lucky Red Stables, Oakley Equipment Rental, Wayne's Grill, Wascon Incorporated, Willow Grove Marina, Livingston Family Healthcare, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Overton County News, R&M Family Pharmacy, E.B. Gray Jewelry, First Church, and Frontier Chevrolet. Livingston to play the ball in after the timeout, as 5 straight by Macon County has cut the lead down to 12 at 39-27. Harris to bring it front court for the Wildcats, looking to go to 24-4 and looking to stay unbeaten here at home this season. Coffee on the right side for the Wildcats. Coffee dribbling with the left hand, now to Miller. Little four-corner motion offense here for Livingston as Carlisle back in for the Wildcats. To Harris. Harris now to Miller. Miller left side, Coffee. They have went man-to-man as Macon County. Coffee now to Miller. Miller now to Carlisle. Left side, Story. 5 out here for the Tigers. Harris just holding the basketball there. Harris around the Story screen with the left-hand dribble. Harris in the corner, Carlisle. Carlisle now to Story. Story right side, Coffee. Coffee kicks it up top to Miller. Tucker for 3. Money! Tucker Miller has his third 3. 2 in the quarter. He's got 9. 3 minutes to play in the game. Livingston back out 42-27. In the front court with it, Flowers now to Mix. Left corner Driver to answer. His 3 is short, no good. Carlisle with the rebound for Livingston. Now to Story. Story double teamed in the front court. Pass deflected and taken away by Mix. Mix will drive. Mix gets inside. Layup good. McCade Mix for his first 2. Harris will bring it front court for Livingston. Harris, top of the key, right side, Story. Story. Now to Harris at the half-court circle. Harris dribbling there for Livingston. Will hand off to Miller. Miller. His range just extending as this season goes along. Coffee on the right side. Coffee up top, Harris. Cole will fake. Cole will drive. Gets inside. Ball knocked away and taken away by Flowers. Flowers controlling for the Tigers as he'll bring it across the timeline. Flowers works it front court, picks up the dribble. Up top, Hudson. Hudson with the left-hand dribble. In the corner, they go to Mix. His 3 in there is good. McCade Mix. Mix with 5 all in this third quarter. The teams have played even here in the third as the lead cut to 10 now, 42-32. And Livingston wants a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. 1:49 to play in the third. Livingston 42, Macon County 32. Back in 30 seconds.
Hey guys, this is Jason coming to you from Frontier Chevrolet in Livingston, Tennessee, 2350 Cookeville Highway under new management. That is correct. Under new management here at Frontier Chevrolet. Guys, want to let you guys know about all the vehicles that we have on the lot right now. We have a big super savings event going on. And if you haven't noticed, we're giving back to the community. We had a turkey giveaway here on Thanksgiving. Be looking forward again coming around Christmas time. We believe it's going back and helping the community a lot. So we want you guys to make sure you like and share the post. That way everybody gets the opportunity to come up here and get a gift at no cost at all to you.
Academy with the basketball after the timeout. Miller tried to hit Coffee off his hands, but rolled right to Carlisle. Carlisle now to Daniel Bilbrey back in there for Livingston. To Miller on the baseline, Story. Story will drive, pulls up in the lane, jumper in front, good. Isaac Story. Story, that little mid-range jumper in the lane, he's been deadly with that this season. 4 in the quarter, 11 in the game for Story as he's the first player for Livingston to go into double figures. Flowers has his pass taken away by Story. Story gets control, double team. Flowers knocked it away. Ball is loose. Picked up by Driver. Driver quickly the other way. He'll lean in. Charge called. Brady Driver called for the charge. Isaac Story took the hit, and Driver's picked up his second. Team's third here in the second half as Bilbrey will play the ball into Miller. Miller now will bring it across the timeline to Bilbrey. Bilbrey directing traffic, holding the basketball there. We'll step around the Carlisle screen to Coffee on the left side. In the corner, Story. Story up top now to Miller. Under a minute to play in the third. Story looks inside to Carwile. Can't make the entry. Now they will, and he's going to be pushed and fouled by Gregory. And Gregory will pick up his fourth. Gregory picks up number 4 with 51 seconds to play in the third. Team foul number 4 here in the second half on Macon County as Gregory going to sit down. Story to throw in. Left side front court as he'll play the ball in for the Wildcats. To Carwile. Back to Story stepping in bounds. Story's pass knocked away. Knocked out of bounds, goes off the hands of Livingston, though, as Carwile the last to touch it. Basketball going to go to Macon County as they'll play it in. Livingston back into the half-court trap. Wildcats half-court matchup man-to-man now. The front court with it. Flowers picks up the dribble. Flowers needs help. We'll find Driver. Back to Flowers. Flowers in the paint, going to be bumped and fouled by Bilbrey. Daniel will pick up his second. Team's fourth here in the second half. And Macon County will play the ball in. Right side front court with Braylon Flowers stepping out to throw in. Lob down low to Hudson. Hudson left-hand jumper in the lane. Banking no good. Rebound Miller. It's a good defensive job right there by Isaac Story on the much bigger Hudson. Miller on the drive is going to be fouled by Mix, and Mix will pick up his third. Mix will pick up number 3 with 23 seconds to play in the third. Team foul number 5 here in the second half, so they've got 1 to give before Livingston goes in the bonus. Wildcats have been called for 4, and there's an offensive foul on Tucker Miller. Miller will pick up his second. Both have been offensive fouls on the sophomore tonight. Team foul number 5 with 21 seconds to play here in the third quarter as it'll be Dalton Hudson stepping out to throw in. Plays it into Flowers. Macon County may try to hold for the last shot here as Flowers will bring it across the timeline. Flowers working to the left side. Up top now to Mix. Mix. Now to Driver with 6 seconds. Driver now to Flowers. They've got to hurry. Flowers down low. Hudson. Hudson left-hand jumper on the sideline is on the baseline is no good, and that will end the third quarter. After 3 complete, it's Livingston Academy 44, Macon County 32. We move now to the fourth quarter. Basketball is going to belong to Macon County as Livingston outscores them 14-12 in that quarter to extend the lead out to 12. They have led by as many as 17 in the game. Mix in the front court. Pass deflected, knocked out of bounds by Story. Touch slice by the Wildcats. It will stay with Macon County as Braylon Flowers to play the ball in. Flowers goes backcourt to Mix. Mix with the right-hand dribble, working across the timeline. And as he goes, a foul going to be called on Isaac Story. He'll pick up his first. Team 6 here in the second half. Well, neither team, actually Macon County got the line a lot in the first half. They went 7 of 10 from the free throw line in the first half as Flowers goes inbounds to Mix, but goes off his knee and out of bounds. Turnover by Macon County. We'll give it back to Livingston. Wildcats still have only been to the line twice. They've made 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Coffey will bring it front court for Livingston. Coffey, left side, Hargis back in there. In the corner, the Story. Story back to Hargis. Down low, Goodpasture. Goodpasture layup, no good. They'll wave it off. He's going to be held and fouled by Logan Brady. Brady will pick up his first, team 6th here in the first half. I'm not sure how that's not a shooting foul, but they'll throw it in as sitting down will be Logan Brady. Cason Gregory coming back in with the 4 fouls. Bilbrey to Hargis in the lane. He's going to be fouled by Driver, and he'll pick up his third. Team 7th, so Livingston the bonus for the next 7:33. Wide Hargis to the line to shoot 2 here for Livingston. Hargis going to the line. The only player to have shot free throws for Livingston is Isaac Story. Free throw by White is good. Hargis 1 in the quarter, 7 in the game. Extends the lead back to 13, 45-32. Second free throw from Hargis. On the way, good again. White makes them both there. He's got 8. The Livingston lead back to 14, 46-32. Other boys' games tonight. White County put up a big number tonight as they beat DeKalb 93-75. Upperman beats Cumberland County 52-41. So White County will play on Monday night at 7:30 against Stone Memorial up in Crossville at Stone. The winner of this one will play Upperman at 6 on Monday night. Up top, Driver. Driver dribbling to the right wing. Driver hands off now to Hudson. Hudson to Flowers at the half-court circle. Flowers around the Hudson screen. Good switch there by Hargis. Down low, Gregory posting up. His jumper banking, no good. Rebound, Story. Good defense there by Goodpasture, just holding his ground, making him shoot over him. Story, pull-up jumper, rattles home. Isaac, 2 in the quarter. He's got 13 in the game. Livingston out by 16 now, 48-32. Flowers in the front court. Flowers works it right wing. Having a tough time running that pick and roll. Either Gregory's not getting high enough or Flowers is not forcing the defender low enough because Gregory's not getting any action on the screener. Jumper no good. Coffee with the rebound for Livingston. Coffee up the right side to Story. Story will drive. Gets to the rim. Layup good. Oh, baby. What a move by Isaac Story. Getting all the way to the rack, and Macon County wants a 30-second timeout. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. W&O Construction, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, Maynard's Automotive, Hall Funeral Home, Bullseye Security, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Livingston Dairy Queen, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Jerry's IGA, Highway Tire, Puckett's Furniture and Appliances, Milton Rains and Family, Farley & Sons Construction and Excavation, Full Mower Service, Donovan Savage, Walnut Grove Church of Christ, Livingston Regional Hospital, Lucky Red Stables, Oakley Equipment Rental, Wayne's Grill, Wascon Incorporated, Willow Grove Marina, Livingston Family Healthcare, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Overton County News, R&M Family Pharmacy, E.B. Gray Jewelry, First Church, and Frontier Chevrolet. The Livingston lead to 18, their biggest of the night, as Flowers brings it front court for the Tigers. Flowers working up top to Hudson on the left side. Hudson, they try to get to Gregory, but Goodpasture denied that. Now Gregory will make the catch. He'll kick it back out to Flowers. Back down low to Gregory. Gregory turns inside. Jumper's no good, and he's fouled out. On the back of Easton Goodpasture, Cason Gregory will pick up his 5th. He'll leave with 7 points. He'll foul out with 5:51 to play in the 4th. As Coach Michael Owens says, I've got a minute. I'm taking my minute. A little laughter there, a little exchange there between the official and the Macon County head coach as Coach Owens takes Easton Goodpasture to go to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1 here for Livingston, as Gregory will foul out with 7. Coming back in, Logan Brady. Goodpasture to the line for the first time for the senior. Puts this one on the way and knocks it down. Easton, 1 in the quarter. He's got 5 in the game. Livingston a chance to extend this to 20 if he can make here. Dribbling the basketball there. Puts this one on the way. It's no good. Rebound taken away by Brady. Now Flowers to bring it into the front court. Wildcats going to move to the semifinals on Monday night. They'll play it on the road up at Stone Memorial against Upperman on a neutral site game. There's a good drive by Brady. Shot partially blocked by Goodpasture. Goodpasture with the rebound now to Bilbrey. Bilbrey lost control, got it back. Whips a pass inside Goodpasture. Jumper good. Easton Goodpasture. Got the defensive play on one end. Got the offensive play off the assist from Bilbrey on the other. And Easton has 7. That's a tough angle to shoot that little kiss off the glass there by Easton Goodpasture. Hudson in the front court. Down low to Driver. Driver fall away on the baseline. Bouncing no good. Goodpasture with the rebound to Bilbrey. Bilbrey quickly in the front court. Bilbrey bounce past Coffey. Layup good. Oh, that's Cats basketball right there as Brody Coffey lays it up and in for his 8th point. Macon County wants a timeout. They'll take a full with 4:59 to play in the 4th. Livingston 55, Macon County 32. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Coming to you.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The best award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Timeout called by Macon County. They have used all their timeouts in this matchup tonight against Livingston Academy. The Wildcats have 3 timeouts remaining. It'll be Macon County to play the ball in as Dalton Hudson will throw in. Livingston, as we started to say a moment ago before the fast break stopped their promo, will play on Monday night at 6 at Stone Memorial against Upperman as a big rivalry game in the region semis. They're guaranteed 3 games, but if you win on Monday night, you're guaranteed a region opening round home game, and Hargis will be called for the reach there, and White will pick up his 4th. Team 7th going to put Dalton Hudson on the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. Hudson going there with 4:42 to play in the 4th. Hargis, the first player for Livingston to pick up 4. Free throw by the left-hander is good. Hudson, 1 in the quarter. He's got 8 in the game. Macon County led by Brady Driver with 11. Isaac Story leads all scorers with 15. They're the only 2 in double figures. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Goodpasture. Now to Story. Story quickly in the front court. Story, a little secondary drive. Jumper banking, no good. Goodpasture with an offensive rebound. Knocked away and out of bounds by Macon County. Touched last by the Tigers. Coach Owens questioning that one, as it will be Story to throw in on the baseline. Before they do, a foul going to be called on Macon County's Brady Driver, and he'll pick up his 4th. Team's 9th here in the second half. Going to put Easton Goodpasture on the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. And I think he's got a pretty good argument. Goodpasture's free throw is good. Easton, 4 in the quarter. He's got 8 in the game. He'll shoot his second free throw. Miller and Harris ready to check back in for the Wildcats. Second free throw by Goodpasture. That one's no good. Rebound, though, to Coffey for Livingston. Second chance here for the Wildcats to Hargis. Hargis now to Bilbrey. Bilbrey just holding the basketball there. Now to Hargis. Hargis dribbling top of the key. Now to Story. Story, open look out top. That one's bouncing, no good. Bilbrey taps the rebound, but there to control it's Brady. Now Mix in the backcourt. Mix will bring it across the timeline. Ball knocked away by Bilbrey and stolen by Bilbrey. Able to get to it before it got out of bounds. Just the quickness of Daniel Bilbrey. Coffey on the right side. We're halfway through the 4th quarter. Livingston leading 56-33. They've given up only 1 point here in the 4th quarter to Macon County. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Livingston outscored them 12-1 in the quarter to extend the lead. Down low, Goodpasture at the rim. Layup good. Pretty entry from Isaac Story. Easton Goodpasture gets the finish to go into double figures with 10. Flowers in the front court for the Tigers. Dribbling there at the half-court circle. Flowers at the free throw line. Picks up the dribble. Left side now to Mix. Mix will go to Driver on the wing. Driver will drive the baseline. Cut off there by Coffey, but a foul will be called. Goodpasture and Coffey were both there. Let's see who they've got. Foul going to go on the Wildcats, and we'll put Driver on the free throw line. It'll go on Brody Coffey, picking up his first. Team's 8th. 2 shots here, though, for Driver as he'll step to the line where he's 2 out of 4. 11 points in the game to lead Macon County. Free throws no good. Miller and Harris coming back in for Livingston. Coffey and Hargis leaving for the Wildcats. Mix going to sit down for Macon County. Jack Hogan will come in replacing him. Second free throw coming up from Driver as he steps back up there. Puts this one on the way and knocks it down. So Driver makes 1 out of 2. Cuts the lead back to 24. Harris in the front court for Livingston to Bilbrey. Bilbrey tried to hit Coffey, tried to hit Story, knocked away and stolen. Driver in the front court, spins to his right, block going to be called on Miller. Tucker will pick up his third. Team's ninth, so a 1-1 here for Brady Driver. Driver going, no, they'll say 2 shots here for Driver. He'll go there with 3:12 to play in the fourth. Free throw by Driver rattles home. 2 in the quarter, 13 in the game for Brady Driver. He'll shoot a second free throw. Stepping back up there. Puts this one on the way and knocks it down. Driver makes them both there. He's got 14. Bilbrey in the front court to Miller. Left corner 3 ball. Bang! Tucker Miller has his 4th 3. That's the closest one he's got. He was only about a 1.5 feet behind the line that time. Hudson in the front court. Hudson top of the key. Right side now to Driver. 61-36. Livingston has their biggest lead at 25. Driver. Ball knocked away by Harris. Taken away by Story. Here they come. Story to the rim. Layup no good. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 as Braylon Flowers going to pick up his second foul. Team foul number 10, so 2 shots here and for the rest of the game for Livingston on every Macon County foul. Livingston's been called for 9, so both teams in the double bonus. Story at the line. Free throws on the way and good. Isaac, 5 in the quarter, 16 in the game. Macon County's going to get number 3, Braylon Marshall, into the ballgame for the first time. Also checking in for the first time, number 15, Corey Schrum. Second free throw coming up from Story, as he'll step up there for the Wildcats with 2:45 to play in the fourth. Free throws on the way and good. Story makes them both there as Flowers to bring it front court for the Tigers. Flowers now to Schrum. Schrum now will work it across the timeline against the Livingston man-to-man. Schrum around the screen, picks up the dribble. Up top they go to Marshall. On the baseline now to Flowers. Flowers dribbling with the right hand, works his way inside, spins, quick move with a little fake to the left, back to the right, and Braylon Flowers knocks down his first field goal to score his 4th point of the night. Harris with it on the right side. Harris to Miller now. Left wing Story. Story will drive. Back to Harris. Harris now to Miller, and what have we got here? A timeout call just to get the subs in the game to recognize Story and Goodpasture as Miller to throw in. 2:09 to play in the fourth as the inbounds goes to Bilbrey. Bilbrey across the timeline. Bilbrey now to Miller. Miller as Livingston's gotten Tayshawn Hayes in the ballgame for the first time. Rocco Carwile coming back in. Harris will drive. Layup good, and he is fouled. Cole Harris has a chance at a 3-point play as the foul going to go on Macon County. Picking it up will be number 12, Jack Hogan, picking up his first. Peyton Looper checking in for the first time for Livingston, replacing Bilbrey. Jake Hughes coming in for the first time for the Wildcats. Harris at the line shooting 1, as this was kind of close at the end of 3, but all of a sudden Livingston just blown it out. Hayes with the offensive rebound, back up and in. Tayshawn Hayes with his first 2. Drew Goolsby will check in for Livingston. He'll replace Cole Harris. Hayes with the offensive rebound on the missed free throw. Now Schrum to bring it front court. Schrum dribbling top of the key. Schrum will drive, pulls up, jumper banking no good, but a foul going to be called. It'll go on Drew Goolsby, picking up his first. Team's 10th here in the second half, so 2 free throws here for Corey Schrum. Looking for his first point of the game. Stepping up there for the Tigers. 1:41 to play in the fourth. Free throw by Schrum is no good. He'll have a second opportunity. 67-38. Wildcats put up 23 in the quarter. That free throw good by Schrum for his first point. Macon County scored 7 in the quarter. There's a steal. As now a charge going to be called. Rocco Carwile standing and taking the hit from Braylon Marshall, who got the steal. Marshall will pick up his first, and Livingston will play the ball in the backcourt with Carwile stepping out to throw in. Goes inbounds Goolsby. Goolsby lobbed to Looper running the floor. Peyton will run it down in the corner, but as he does, they're going to call the travel on Peyton Looper. Turnover by Livingston. We'll give it back to Macon County as they'll play the ball in on the inline. On the sideline is where they'll say Flowers will need to step out to throw in. Minute and a half to play as Livingston's going to go to 24-4. Macon County's going to see their season come to an end at 5-26. Coach Owens telling me before the game that Hogan will dribble in the front court. that Macon County is leaving the district in basketball next year. They'll stay in football, but they'll be out of the district in basketball. Going to go to 9 AAA. They'll be playing against Portland, White House, as the foul on Goolsby going to be his second. Portland, White House, Station Camp, down in that area. Greenbrier, I think, is the other team that the Region 9 AAA they're going to be moving to. It's going to be strange without Macon County in the district. They've been in and out a few times, but they've been in the district for a very long time. But next year moving to 9 AAA is where he said they were going. Hogan's free throws no good. Macon County gained some new players in. Number 33, Branson Capps will check in. Number 24, Lee Jenkins coming in. Number 23, Hayden Calvert coming in. Number 53, Garen West checking in. And number 22, Jay Wilson to come in if Hogan makes here. Hogan stepping back up there. Free throw on the way. Is bouncing, no good. Rebound, Hayes. Hayes now to Carwile. Carwile across the timeline. Carwile, left corner, Goolsby. Goolsby now to Hayes. Hayes back to Carwile. Carwile up top, Goolsby. Drew's top of the key three is good. Drew Goolsby knocks down the triple. His first points, Livingston up 70-39. That'll give the Wildcats time to get some subs in. As number 25, Adrian Jenkins going to check in. Number 5, Jesse Gentry coming in for the first time. Number 33, Ethan Westmoreland in. And number 45, Joey Stansberry checking in. Hogan in the front court for the Tigers. Hogan has it knocked away and taken away by Westmoreland. Westmoreland controlling, 45 seconds to play in the game. Goolsby back to Westmoreland. In the corner they go, Jenkins. His three in the air is no good. Rebound going to be taken away by, well, they'll tie it up. Jenkins will take it away from Wilson. Goolsby going to drive, gets inside, shot blocked nicely by Macon County. Gave that block for the Tigers as Hogan runs the other way. Hogan has it knocked away and stolen by Jenkins. Jenkins now to Goolsby. Goolsby driving to the rim, then lost the dribble. Ball going to be taken away as there is a steal by the Tigers. They'll fling it out to Hogan, running to the rim. Hogan layup no good. Rebound on the floor. There to get to it is going to be Goolsby as Hogan's shaken up. Goolsby will bring it across the timeline. He'll just dribble this one out as the clock continues to run, and the Wildcats win it 70-39 over Macon County. So Macon County with the loss, they'll see their season come to an end at 5-26. Let's look at the scoring for the Tigers as Brady Driver led them with 14. Only player for Macon County in double figures with 14. McCade Mix ends up with 5. 1 point for Corey Schrum on the night. 4 points for Braylon Flowers. 8 points scored tonight by Dalton Hudson. 7 in the game for Kason Gregory. Give them their total of 39. With the win, Livingston moves their record to 24-4 on the season. Going down the scoring for the Wildcats, Rocco Carwile ends the night with 4. Brody Coffey has 8. 8 points scored tonight by Cole Harris. 4 in the game for Daniel Bilbrey. 4 in the game for Cole Harris. 8 points for Wyatt Hargis. 4 for Cole Harris. 2 points scored tonight by Daniel Bilbrey. 12 in the game for Tucker Miller. 2 tonight for Tayshawn Hayes. 10 points scored tonight by Easton Goodpasture. 17 points scored tonight by Isaac Story. 3 in the game for Drew Goolsby. Give them their total of 70. Livingston with the win will be in the semifinals up in Crossville at Stone Memorial on Monday night. They'll take on Upperman. Upperman beat Cumberland County tonight 52-41. The other semifinal, Stone Memorial, will see their first action of the postseason as they'll play against White County. The Warriors put up a big number as they beat DeKalb County tonight 93-75. Now, girls game coming up tomorrow night. We'll have the second semifinal from Tennessee Tech tomorrow night beginning at 8:30. Girls played on Tuesday night. Those semifinals, Cumberland County beat Stone 45-34. White County beat DeKalb County 87-63. And Upperman beat Macon County 67-44. So coming up tomorrow night, Upperman and Cumberland County will play at 7 tomorrow night at Tennessee Tech. At 8:30, Livingston Academy and White County in a girls semifinal from Tennessee Tech. Again, your final here on this boys matchup, Livingston Academy 70, Macon County 39. Thank you to our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. For Tyler Maxwell, this is Craig Cantrell saying good night.